Welcome to the audio guide and description for public spacing by Helen Stratford. Written S/pacing, highlighting the rehabilitation technique of pacing that is prescribed for people with chronic pain and energy limiting conditions. This audio guide was written and read by Shah Heather, and you're welcome to sit or lie down or stand or pace back and forth, perch or lean. Before entering the gallery, there is a photograph behind the reception desk of Helen Stratford, a light-skinned woman with long red hair and tight curls. Helen is lying down on a red blanket. White text is visible on the blanket that reads, Fig 1, Chronic Musculoskeletal Pain. From the entrance to the space, there are 3 white walls filled with diagrams. There are benches and beanbags in the room. The fabric is predominantly red, a bold red, the colour of oxygenated blood in a biology textbook. Fabric is a patchwork of block reds, a printed repeat pattern of the silhouetted vertebra in bright red on soft pink, occasionally overlaid with the white outline of a hellebore flower. Black text fragments are printed across the fabric, and the vertebra silhouettes are occasionally embroidered. Diagrams climb high up the walls and spill across the floor. They are flowcharts, paths of decision-making, of a body-mind checking in with itself. Specifically, they illustrate Helen Stratford's workday. They are printed in black using handwritten text in block capitals, with solid and dashed lines making connections between each written item. On the left-hand wall from the entrance there starts a diagram titled Workday, with some time in 2022 written next to it in parentheses, like a note to self. The diagram is full of scrawling arrows for the yes or no answers that loop around one another in pursuit of clarity, a tangle of lines and moments and choices that must be made. Asterisks denote where one might wander into other diagrams, separate but integral, that are scrawled across the other walls. Here are several paths through the diagrams, across the walls and floor. Wake up with tea from Nick, 8 a.m. Put water on for a bath. Pain? Yes. Get back in bed until water heats up. Work? No. Get back in bed until water heats up. Go downstairs, heat tea up. Toast, orange juice, pain? No. Bath. Pain? Yes, painkillers, bath. Do exercises, make another tea. Pain? Yes, level 8 to 10, small exercises, pelvic floor, hard work, painful, tired. Pain? Yes, level 4 to 8, medium exercise, pelvic floor, dead bug, Superman, on edge, nervous. Pain? Yes, level 1 to 4, all exercises, pelvic floor, dead bug, Superman, side plank, front plank, calm. Go downstairs, heat tea up, toast, orange juice. Try to do some work at computer. Do I have to go out to work? No. Pain? No. Desk, complex concepts, items, theories, writing, meetings, acceptance. Pain? Yes, level 8 to 10. Desk, bed, desk, barely. Anger, questioning, and critical. Tens machine. Pain? Yes, level 4 to 8. Sofa, clear tasks, reading and some thinking, critical. Tens machine. Pain? Yes, level 1 to 4. Desk, complex concepts, items, theories, writing, meetings, acceptance. Work, 20-minute slots. Tea. Pain? Yes, level 8 to 10. Lie down, Nick makes tea, exhaustion, frustration, painkillers. Pain? Yes, level 4 to 8. Help make tea, tearful, painkillers. Pain? Yes, level 1 to 4. Help make tea, joyful. 1 p.m. lunch. Tea. Pain? Yes, level 8 to 10. Lie down, Nick makes tea, exhaustion, frustration, painkillers. Pain? Yes, level 4 to 8. Help make tea, tearful, painkillers. Pain? Yes, level 1 to 4. Help make tea, joyful. 6 p.m. walk. Tea. Pain? Yes, level 8 to 10. Lie down, Nick makes tea, exhaustion, frustration, painkillers. Pain, yes, level 4 to 8, help make tea, tearful, painkillers. Pain, yes, level 1 to 4, help make tea, joyful. Making our way to another wall through the path denoted by an asterisk, the diagram asks, do I have to go out to work? Yes. Do I have to stand up? Yes. Pain now? Yes. TENS machine, spare batteries, woolen girdle, extra painkillers, walking shoes, TENS machine bag, spare TENS pads. Do I have to stand up? Yes. Do I have to travel? Yes. Car? Yes. Heat belt, 2 batteries, chargers, hot water bottle, TENS machine, spare batteries, woolen girdle, extra painkillers, walking shoes, TENS machine bag, spare TENS pads. Do I have to travel? Yes. Car? No. Train? Yes. Overnight? Trolley and bag, check all belongings fit in bag trolley. Heat belt, 2 batteries, chargers, hot water bottle, TENS machine, spare batteries, woolen girdle, extra painkillers, walking shoes, TENS machine bag, spare TENS pads. Do I have to travel? Car? No. Train? How do I get there? Is it Sunday? Yes. Taxi? Can Nick take me? Do I have money? Is it Sunday? No. Bus? Can I carry trolley? What are pain levels? 8 to 10, taxi. 4 to 8, bus. 1 to 4, bus. 4 asterisks denote the bigger diagram of starting the day, moving from a right-hand column of connected bubbles to the left as follows. Wake up, 8 a.m. alarm. 1 millisecond without pain. Pain. Think about getting up. Support body with arms to sit up. Move legs around. Put feet on floor. Put slippers on. Sit on edge of bed. Lean forward. Move curtain. Look out of window. Think about day and pain. Push self up slowly with hands. Step towards airing cupboard. Open airing cupboard door. Pull slowly. Pain. Put hot water switch on. Push to close cupboard door. Bend slowly to pick up dressing gown. Pain. Put on dressing gown slowly. Walk down corridor to bathroom, holding walls. Sit down slowly on toilet, hold onto loo roll holder. Push up from bath. Pain. Step to sink. Hold sink to wash hands. Open bathroom door. Step to stairs. Walk downstairs, hold wall, slow. Walk across kitchen. Put heating on, bend slowly to get bread from fridge. Step to put bread in toaster. Bend slowly to get butter and yeast extract. Take toast out of toaster, put kettle on, pain. Wait for kettle to boil. Reach for tea bag. Bend for milk. Reach for cup and make tea. Sit down, eat toast, pain. Get glass of water, walk to sink. Take painkillers. Sit down, look at phone. Register on phone, pain. 9 a.m. Slowly walk to stairs and go up, lean on wall. Go to bathroom, run bath, lean on wall and turn tap on. Go to shelf and reach up slowly, pick up bath salts, put salts in bath, hold on to wall. Turn off hot water. Take off clothes very slowly. Get in bath, hold wall and grab braille. Slowly sit down, hold, grab brails. Bath. Sleep 9:30 a.m. Stand up slowly, hold, grab brails. Shower, very hot. Get out of bath, hold shower screen. Slowly reach for the towel and dry off. Sit down for feet, more pain. Reach and slowly put dressing gown on. Walk to bedroom, slowly hold walls. Get dressed. Sit down for trousers and socks. Go back slowly to bathroom. Clean teeth, hold sink. Go downstairs slowly. Hold chairs to walk across kitchen. Put kettle on. Make more tea. Walk to front room slowly. Unfurl yoga mat slowly, sit down. Lie down. Think about exercises. Do exercises. 10:30 a.m. Start day. Helen is lying on her back in black clothes with a black and white stripy t-shirt dress. as her hair splays out onto the blanket. The blanket is the same bright, vigorous red as the other furnishings in the room. The blanket is embroidered with details similar to the cushions and benches from beanbags. It is the work of many hands and body minds, embroidered with details and printed with text fragments from Helen Stratford's collaborators, artists and peers who each examine health and disability in different ways through their practices. The artists and cultural practitioners who have contributed to the blanket alongside Helen Stratford are Liz Crow, Bella Milroy, Rhiannon Armstrong, Emma Bolland, Rhonda Allen, and Sarah Hopfinger. You are invited to touch the blanket, to feel it against your skin, to trace your own patterns across the embroidery, to wrap it around your shoulders like a cape, or roll up inside it like a pancake. Printed across the fabric are circles, blocks of red fabric with orange shapes like torn paper or card, striping across it. There are small details repeated periodically across the blanket of a torn cardboard strip, sometimes printed, sometimes embroidered on faux fur. These forms are taken from Helen's visit and subsequent reference photos to Emma Bolland's studio. Across the blanket, embroidered white text in the style of a typewriter reads, Fig 1, chronic musculoskeletal pain. Further white embroidered text in the style of looping handwriting reads, Articulate sensations visible. This fragment comes from Liz Crow's contribution to the blanket, which in full reads, If I don't articulate the physical sensations or limitations, then they will not be visible to you. Equally, the moment I can articulate them, I am actually undermining my claim, because part of what I will articulate is the cognitive difficulties I have and how much labour it is just to string a sentence together. Hellebore flowers dance across the surface of the blanket. These are a contribution from Bella Milroy, who uses these flowers to represent witnessing an encounter between a bee and the winter flowering plant, through the window whilst reclined and feeling unwell. It signalled a shift that the hellebore was interacting with things other than Bella, who planted it, perhaps a symbol of what is out in the world, connections and spaces that exist when we might feel unconnected to them. And with that, a heady balance of grief and joy. Sections of Rhonda Allen's contribution are printed in white across the blanket. The piece, titled Ouch with 3 exclamation marks, reads as follows. Pain, ouch. It hurts when I try to get up from the chair. Ouch, it hurts when I bend over to pick up something over there. Ouch, it hurts when I have to get out of bed. Ouch, it hurts when I have to climb many stairs. But who cares? I live with my own fears and tears. Fear that my body is not coping with the older years. Fears that the medication will eventually be my only source of care. And what happens if the pain is too much to bear? I try not to have those fears. I just get up, ouch, and carry on. Because life is about getting up, coping, and carrying on with ouch, the pain, and sometimes the fears. Rhiannon Armstrong's contribution is printed in fragments across the blanket, reading as follows. It's okay. It's okay. Breathe. Relax. Lay your body down. Let it go to gravity. Let your head be heavy. It's okay. Breathe. This is necessary. In the centre of the blanket, the first half of the following text is printed. This text comes from Sarah Hopfinger's blanket contribution and reads as follows. Something speaks softly of radical acceptance, a world of friendliness to loss, tells tales of hopeful kinship, punctuating portals for living. A sanctuary gets made from a bed of restrictions. Mundane days, sparked, jolted into textures and spectrums, shouts of joy, dance with trouble. Something is declaring itself, bleeding out the answers, a recalculation of success. What is to be achieved is of a different order. You create a lived knowledge unknowingly craved for. Your movements turn me into something different, the quiet roar of a wilder way.